Hey everyone, Austin here with The Real Seal, and today we're going to be talking about window wells and the most frequently asked questions about them. What kind of sizes do they come in? Window wells come in two main shapes, starting with your half moon here. These are for your smaller windows, your slider windows. Then you've got your standard rectangular window well and your egress window well. Now you can end up having either one of these for an egress window. This one would be if you had an older egress window where the code had not been upgraded yet to the 36-inch projection that the new egress window wells need to be at. Both of these would come with a ladder to help you get out. You need to have this 36-inch projection whenever you install an egress window well in order for the firefighters and all their gear to be able to get down into the well and into your home. All of these window wells come in various depths and can be either cut shorter or extended and welded longer in order to provide the full length and height of that foundation. What are window wells made of? Primarily of galvanized steel. This allows for it to not be subjected to rusting. You can also get window wells in the color white, and you can get more expensive window well that looks like rock and it's a lot larger and steps out. The most common window well you will see, galvanized steel. How are window wells installed? Old window wells are dug out and the wall is cleaned off. After the wall is cleaned, the new well is attached to the foundation via concrete lag bolts and then sealed on the outside with an exterior waterproofing tar, and then from the inside with a construction sealant, which looks like caulking but is a lot stronger. At the bottom of the well, gravel to help promote water drainage, and on top, you would get a window well cover installed. What is a window well cover? A window well cover is a cover that covers the window well. You have a protected well that doesn't fill up with debris and end up flooding your basement. Can I just go buy that window well cover that I saw over at that big box store? It's important not to use the cheap well covers that you get from those big box stores because they are exactly that. You can literally bend them and crack them. Kids can fall through them. The covers we like to use are custom cut on site. As you can see, they have steel supports. We can either use a translucent or a transparent cover so that you can decide how much light and privacy you want through your basement windows. These window well covers will support over 800 pounds. You, me, and a friend can stand on them without any fear of them breaking or falling inwards, meaning your kids won't trip and fall in them. They can also be secured either with wind clips, which look like this and just clip around the window well, or we can put cotter pins that lock them to the well from the inside so nobody could pull it up from the outside, meaning a burglar just lost one more way to get inside your home. Window well cover is extremely important and it really helps complete the window well system. Once I have a new window well installed, is it guaranteed then to never get water, or will I get water in my window well? Water is always going to be able to find a way into your window well, because as you see, this well, it only has walls. It doesn't have a floor, and no window well does. So water will be able to build up from underneath the well to get inside that well. Another way it can come in is over the top. If the cover is still installed, there's still a gap there, and if you have improper water drainage outside the foundation and outside the well, it can actually come over the top and get water into the well. If you don't have properly sealed wells where they are connected to the foundation, it can also leak in via those routes. That's why it's very important that you have a window well drain installed with your window well. Why do I have to have a window well drain installed? Well, as we just outlined, water can get into the window well no matter what happens with the installation. So you want to make sure that that well is protected and that your basement is protected from flooding with a good window well drain. And what it basically is a 4-inch drain that couples down to an 1.5 or 2-inch line that goes through the foundation wall and runs into a sump pit. We do not dig these drains down to the exterior drain tiles that were existing at time of construction for two main reasons. That drain tile is degrading and likely not as effective anymore, and if we start adding a whole lot of water to it, you're probably going to see more water inside your basement. And the second is we can control the water much better when we bring it inside and run it to a sump pit. We can ensure that drain gets cleared. We can inspect it if anything ever happens. And most importantly, it is much easier to repair should anything happen. A question about the drain you may have is if we drill a hole in the foundation wall, doesn't that just give water another point of egress to come in? We will epoxy seal and inject through that hole to ensure that you have no water coming through it, and that even comes with a lifetime warranty. The warranty on the window wells is a 10-year warranty, parts and labor, that they will stay intact and in place how we installed them. The window well covers come with a lifetime warranty. They're fantastically strong and aren't going anywhere. What does the final product look like, and is there a ladder included in my window well? So here are some pictures of the final products, and any window well that we have that's 4 feet or deeper does come with a ladder that will be drilled and connected into the well so that you can get up and escape out of that well should it be necessary. Half moon window wells typically do not come with ladders. Again, those are more for the slider and smaller windows in which you wouldn't be able to escape out of anyways. Thanks for watching our FAQ window well video, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Remember, we have a full line of how we do it videos that show us installing window wells, window well drains, and windows so that you can see for yourself how it's done and how it looks once it's completed. If you have any questions at all, remember to give us a call at The Real Seal, where not everything's better when wet.